Hi guys, and welcome back to my Arsenal YouTube channel. Also Gunnar, welcome along. Great to have you join the show. I'm doing a preview of tomorrow's match, tomorrow's must-win game at the Emirates Stadium between Arsenal and Aston Villa FC. A massive game, guys, considering what happened last time out, last Monday against Crystal Palace. That very disappointing, insipid, heartless, gutless, spineless excuse of a performance at home to Crystal Palace. I'm hoping the team can bounce back tomorrow, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not holding out much hope of that. Considering what's happened previously, I'm not holding out much hope at all, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest about that. It's as simple as that. Just bear with me for a second there, guys. Let's get into this. Yeah, guys. All right. It is what it is at the end of the day, I suppose, really, isn't it? But it was a terrible, terrible, terrible performance. And one of the worst I can remember from an Arsenal team. I'm just going to start and give a big thank you to everybody that supported my channel over the last 3 years. Thank you for all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I appreciate it. Smash the like in this video for me. Smash the subscribe to the old school Gunner. I'm pushing for monetization at the moment, so smash that subscribe for me. And if you can watch my playlist for a while, please do. My old school Gunner playlist. Build up my hours a bit and do me a favor. Thank you very much, guys, in advance. So that's basically it, guys. Yeah, I'm going to just pick up a couple of other Arsenal YouTubers. I'm just going to pick up another couple of Arsenal YouTubers out there that have been supporting me and get really into it. I would like to start with a new Arsenal guy, a new Arsenal YouTuber that I met recently. Check out the Aussie Gooner. Check out his channel. Well worth a look. Smash the like in his videos. Smash the subscribe for the man. And comment in the comment section below. It's the Aussie Gooner. Do yourselves a favor, guys. It's a very good channel. Very, very impressive. So check that out, guys. The Aussie Gooner. Smash the like to his channel. Smash the subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notifications that you get notified every time he uploads content, because he's always uploading a lot of quality content. I have my first comment of the day, guys. It's coming in. And it is from, again, man, the one, the only, McManus. You summed up our performance against Palace pretty well. I feel tomorrow will be pretty much the same, bud. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it. Hope you're good, sir. I'm very good. Thank you for asking, and I hope you're well also. And thank you for tuning in. Man. The performance was so bad against Crystal Palace. One of the worst I've seen. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. I'm not holding out much hope, to be honest, of anything of a positive result. I honestly think Aston Villa are a better team than Palace right now. I think they have more threat. I definitely think they're a step above Palace. I think it's going to be a very tough game for Arsenal when you consider the way that the team has been playing. The performance against Crystal Palace was one of the worst I've seen in my time as an Arsenal fan, and I'm not exaggerating about that. Clueless would be one word to describe it. I said at the start what it is. McManus summed it up pretty well. Completely lacking ideas, invention, the wherewithal to break the defence down, and the fatal mistake. We're 1-0 up, and we actually we retreat to the edge of the box, and we invite the pressure on us. I mean, that didn't make any sense at all. I'm just going to continue on like I'm saying before I get into it. I was just dealing with that comment from the McManus sense. Check out the Aussie Gooner's channel. Also check out the McManus sense. Let me put that up there. For those of you that don't know this YouTube channel, go to his YouTube channel, like his videos, smash the subscribe for him. You'll be surprised what you find on his channel. It's going to interest a lot of you out there. Smash the subscribe and make sure you turn on the notifications that you get notified every time he uploads new content, because he's always uploading quality content. The next YouTuber I'm going to talk about is Arsenal Alex. Check out his channel, Arsenal Alex, and check out his Instagram, Arsenal Alex1. Smash the like for him and smash the subscribe to his channel. Next one I'm going to talk about is Drawn by Dre. Check out his channel, smash the like for him, and smash the subscribe. The next guy I'll talk about is Warren. His channel, Warren's Team Talk. He does a very good live streams. He was actually live streaming this morning, so check that out. It's on his channel. Check out Warren's Team Talk. Also, his Instagram is Warren's Team Talk. Like and subscribe to the man. He's been supporting the club since 1972. And one more is, of course, last but not least, the 3 Pointers TV. They uploaded yesterday. I watched it this morning. Absolutely fantastic upload. They were at the game at Crystal Palace last Monday, and they uploaded video about it yesterday. A vlog. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, cutting edge editing, you name it, it had it. Check out the 3 Pointers TV. Smash a like on their latest video that he uploaded yesterday, and smash a subscribe. And don't forget, guys, to turn on the notifications that you get notified every time they upload some content. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Massive game tomorrow for the club against Aston Villa FC. How do you see it going out there, guys? I can't see a positive result coming out of that game. I just can't see it, because I know the way the team are playing at the moment, and I know how bad they are, and I know what they're capable of. All of the fans that came out and that are celebrating that insipid, soulless, absolutely, I mean, the performance, the result against Palace, any of the fans that came out celebrating that goal, okay, it got us a point, okay, it saved us from defeat, but people celebrating it like we had won the match, like we were up into the top four, like we had won a trophy. I mean, the fans celebrating it, accepting. Is that what we've come to now? Is that what the club has come to? Is that the level we're at? We're delighted and we're celebrating getting a last-minute draw against Crystal Palace. I mean, with all due respects to Crystal Palace, but against a team at the level of Crystal Palace, is that what the club has come to? And all the fans raving about it. I mean, guys, we went from 13th to 12th. Keep it in perspective. We went from 13th to 12th. We're languishing mid-table. At the start of the season, we were in the relegation zone. But it's not just the results. Look at the performances of the team. The performances. I'm scared going into tomorrow's match. I've kept my distance from it last season as much as I could. I've done my channel, and I've been patient, and I've kept the faith with the process, as Arteta and those idiots are calling it. I mean to say, and what is it about our fan base loving Mikel Arteta? I think they actually fancy him. I think they actually fancy Mikel Arteta. I think they want to go on a date with him. A lot of our fan base raving about Arteta. I mean, they're talking about him in the same light as they were Arsene Wenger. And Arsene Wenger is our greatest manager ever. He won 3 titles in his time. Another comment after coming in there, guys. Welcome along to the show, Devils United. How you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. If you haven't, guys, check out this channel, Devils United. Smash a like in their videos. Smash a subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on a notification that you get notified every time they upload some content. The Devils United are uploading a lot of quality content right now. Smash the notification bell that you get notified every time they upload some content. I'm just going on a bit of a rant there, Devils United, when you join me, about the situation in Arsenal Football Club right now. The performance against Crystal Palace, the performances all season. I mean, those 3 defeats at the start of the season, it doesn't matter who we were playing. It was the manner of it. It was the performances of the team that caused me concern. Last time out against Crystal Palace, it wasn't much better. The Spurs game was like a false dawn. Spurs were in incredibly bad form when they came to the Emirates. Okay, we blitzed them. We blew them off the park in the first half. We wiped the floor with them. But we only played well for a half an hour. After that, they got stuck in. And in the second half, they owned it. But we held on. We defended well. And we kept the 3 points. We got through the game. But the manner of the performances in all the other games, I mean to say, we were haunted to get the draw against Brighton. We were very lucky to get the draw at home to Palace. And now Villa are coming tomorrow. I can't see how it's going to go. I fear the worst. I don't think we have a chance in that game, to be honest. I think Villa are going to beat us because the team is at rock bottom. Confidence is shot to pieces. I know Saka picked up a bit of an injury in the Crystal Palace game, but I think he's going to be fit to play. I don't think the referee did Arsenal any favours last time out, but people are picking on the whole referee thing too much. He didn't do us any favours, but the team are playing shocking football. I mean, you got to help yourself too at some points, and we're completely bereft of ideas. There's no ideas going forward. I don't know what happened to Bukayo Saka. I'm not going to pick on him now. He's a young player, but he has been playing awful for Arsenal recently. He plays well for England, for the national side, but when he comes back to the Emirates, I don't know what's going on with London Colony. The training, I honestly don't know. Another comment coming in from the McManus sense. I was wondering what Villa striker to replace Lukaku with in my fantasy team. Laugh out loud. I know I sound negative, but there's not much to feel positive about at the moment. My friend. Thank you again for tuning in. Like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. Positive. What's positive? Positive is Bellerin isn't at the club anymore. But I mean, I used to give him an awful slating. Now I can see that the problems run much deeper than that. And just after looking at this live stream, I realize I actually need a shave. I need to take care of myself. Man, I'm looking a bit rough there. That's what supporting Arsenal does to you guys. Look at my face. Look at that. Look at this outbreak. This is what supporting Arsenal does to you. It's the stress it puts you under. Absolute incredible stress. I mean to say. Okay, I was up at 6:30 this morning. Grand job, fair enough. But I mean, this is what supporting Arsenal does to you guys. I'm falling apart. You know what I mean? I'm not, guys. But in fairness, welcome along anyway, like I said, to the Devils United. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Call us Banter FC, call us whatever you want. But my God, tough times to be an Arsenal fan at the moment. I honestly think that other clubs out there, they're taking a mick, they're having a laugh and a joke. Grand fair job. But if they were actually in the same situation themselves, I think they would understand what's going on at the club and how the club has declined and what has actually been happening. It's been a really, really, really difficult period for the club, and it continues to be so. All of the fan associations, no matter what club you are, they have to stick together. People should look at the Arsenal situation, and any of the other fan associations maybe can help them out. I mean, there was a lot of protests, and what good came of it? We're in a worse position now than we ever have been. I mean, we're slipping and we're sliding. Last November, they went to there was a lot of protests planned. We tried to get Arteta out, and it wasn't working out. It didn't happen. And now look at the situation we're in. It's got from bad to worse. I have another comment coming in there from James Dunlop, an Everton fan. Welcome along, James. He's been on the show a few times. He does a lot on Warren's team talk. I'm good, man. I'm good. As good as can be considering the form that the club is in. I'm not holding out much hope tomorrow against Villa. I don't care what anyone says. I saw the performance last Monday for myself with my own two eyes, and what I saw wasn't good. The midfield give absolutely no protection to the back four. I mean, Villa are going to have a field day. We're going to get destroyed. The midfield is not protecting the back four at all. They're just playing straight through. One ball and they're in. I mean, that's not... I know a couple of guys that went to the game, and they told me the midfield was non-existent. They gave absolutely no protection, no cover to the defence. No cover. Absolutely nothing. We don't have a DM, fair enough. The two guys that play in the midfield, it was different the other day. We didn't start with Partey and Sambi Lokonga, which is what I think should have happened. We started with Pepe, and we played a 4-1-4-1. The Aussie Gooner has been on my show. If you haven't, guys, check out his channel. Smash or subscribe to his channel and make sure it's on the notifications. But the Aussie Gooner was on my show, guys. He was talking the other day after the Crystal Palace game. Yeah, I mean to say, the 4-1-4-1 that they went with, he was completely against that. 110% against that formation. But the team selection, why did we start Pepe? I'm nothing personal against him, guys, but he hasn't been doing the business. He actually didn't play bad. Him and Lacazette played okay. But the rest of them, I don't know what's going on with the team. Ramsdale was his usual dependable self, his passionate self. He saved us a load of times, but I don't know, man. Another comment in from James Dunlop. Partey clearly wouldn't play on his own. Odegaard and Smith Rowe can't play that role because it's not in their game. Yeah, exactly. They can't. It's not in their game. I don't know, man. It's like square pegs for round holes. You know what I mean? It just doesn't fit. And Arteta is completely inept. I mean, when the chips are down, when we're under pressure, when things are going against us, he never turns it around. He never turns it around. I mean, we needed to win that game last time out. Think now if we had won that game against Palace, and it isn't about me being able to walk down the street, keep holding my head high. Oh, we won the game, Arsenal, we're the best. I'll go into the pub acting the man. No. We needed the 3 points, and we could have used it as a springboard ahead of the Villa game. Get the 3 points, improve our league position, improve our goal difference, and build up a bit of confidence ahead of the visit of Aston Villa. Now, what's happened? It's the complete opposite. It's had the opposite effect. It's just negative. There's nothing positive about it, nothing whatsoever. I mean to say, it's absolutely crazy. I fear the worst tomorrow against Villa. Danny Ings, oh my God. Ollie Watkins is going to absolutely batter Ben White. I mean, Gabriel might stand up to it a bit, but Ben White is going to get mauled by him. Ollie Watkins is a serious striker, guys. I mean, he's got pace to burn, and he's got power. And I don't know, I've never seen a striker so good with his back to goal. He's got his back to goal when he receives the ball. You think there's no problem. He just makes one move and he cracks it in. I've never seen a striker so good with his back to goal. Reminds me a bit of Thierry Henry, the way he used to take the ball on with his back to goal. Watkins is a serious player. I heard we're trying to sign him in place of Lacazette. It's Aubameyang we should be replacing, in my opinion. I mean, he's done nothing. And this isn't because of Lacazette's recent goal. This is in general. Like, why Lacazette? Why not Aubameyang? You know what I mean? You're telling me Aubameyang is better than Lacazette right now? He hasn't been going at it for a year. He hasn't been going at it for a solid year. He hasn't been doing the business. The 2 best players I thought the last day that played as good as anyone for Arsenal were actually Pepe, who I don't think we should start with for the next game, and Lacazette. And believe it or not, they're the 2 players that Arteta hasn't offered new contracts to yet. That Arsenal haven't got new contracts. The 2 players that played the best for us last time out against Palace were Pepe and Lacazette. And they have not been rewarded with contract extensions or new contracts. Can you believe that? It just defies belief. And all the other players that are playing absolutely crap, you know what I mean? They've been given contracts. So go figure. I mean, but Arteta has been rewarding failure for a long time. Shaq, a new contract. Holding, new contract. I mean, that's what it's come to. Our best signing and our best player so far this season has been Aaron Ramsdale. Without a doubt, it's been Aaron Ramsdale. He has been our best player this season for a mile. His attitude, his ability, his professionalism, everything with him has been spot on. Respect to Aaron Ramsdale. He's already, for me, the player of the season. Ramsdale has absolutely saved our bacon many times. I can't see Burton getting back into the team at all. I just can't see that happening. I don't think there's a chance of him getting into the team. Not a hope. Another comment there from James Dunlop. You definitely need to watch out for Ings and Watkins, proper attackers. These guys are menacing. I mean, I can see it now. They're going to tear us apart. I don't know how we can... I mean, we're kind of living off our reputation, a lot of Arsenal fans there. All Arsenal fans out there watching this. We're kind of living off our reputation from years gone by. Now the team is mid-table. We're the mid-table club now. We're living off our reputation from time gone by. It's got so bad now. We've been on a perpetual slide since 2004. It's not, of course, all Arteta's fault, but he's come in and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. And it's got rapidly worse under him. Man, since 2004, we've been on the slide. Now we're a mid-table club. Mid-table. That's all we are. No European football, guys. For the first time in, 25 seasons? No European football. Arteta just loves to reward failure and break all the wrong kinds of records. No European football now. We're down in mid-table. We're not going to get back into Europe next season, of course. That's impossible. The way the team is playing and what's going on out there, we're not going to make it into Europe. We're not going to qualify for Europe this season. No way are we going to get top 5. And we've no European football. Mid-table club. I mean, I know for a fact Villa are looking at that Crystal Palace game and they're like that. And we can do a job on them. We can beat them. They know how to play against us. They're going to press at the back. They're going to push on top. Look at the performance of the team against Crystal Palace. They came into the game in the second half something serious. And why did we retreat after scoring the first goal? 8 minutes in, 1-0 up. They were nervy. We unsettled them. And we just retreated back. It's like Groundhog Day, like I was saying to someone, and they agree to me. It's like we're going in a circle the whole time chasing our tail. One little up, and then a huge down. One little up, and then a huge down. There's been no progress whatsoever. No progress in the team. No progress on the field. We don't have a leader out there. We don't have a captain. Man. Villa, I'm telling you now, they're going to absolutely batter us tomorrow. And Watkins is going to bully the back four like you've never seen. I mean, he's going to maul us. Man. Ben White's comments before the game last time out about Patrick Vieira, or his lack of comments about Patrick Vieira, whichever way you want to look at it, that didn't help the situation. I mean, why was he bringing that into things? Talking about Vieira. Why was he doing that? James Dunlap, I've spoken to a few Arsenal fans before Warren's stream, and I said to them, nothing wrong being proud of your club's history. But in reality, you need to stop the obsession of it, just like our fans do. Yeah, maybe that's the same with Everton too, but Arsenal fans, man, we're living in the past. It's been 17 years since we were champions. 7. Alright, I've got Arteta Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, guys. The situation over here with the Wi-Fi in South America. I know it's getting a little bit better now. Bear with me, guys. It's shaky. Comment in there from Chris Lee. Arsenal needs Xhaka back so we can start winning again. We can start winning. Ah, you're an Arsenal fan now. Ah, nice. Welcome along. We have a new Arsenal fan, guys. Chris Lee has joined the ranks of the Arsenal fans. Good friend of mine from Switzerland. The man who's like a brother to me when I was in Switzerland. He's still like a brother to me. Looking forward to seeing you in Ireland, Chris. Come over for a Guinness, man. And we're going to talk football and we'll have a good time. And we'll try not to mention the Albanian. I think that's the best for everybody. All right. Thanks for the comment, Chris. I appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you in Ireland at some point. Gone but not forgotten, my friend, my brother. Hope to see you soon, man. Take it easy, Chris. Great name, that, Chris. That's his real name now, guys. That's not a name he's just using to be on here. Chris is actually his real name. Chris Swiss. That's what we call him. Chris Swiss. Chris from Switzerland. To make man sense. Since Lego Hairs come to Arsenal, we've gone from Lego Hairs. Arteta. Is that what you're calling him? Lego Hairs. We've gone from bad to worse to dog shit. Look at Oba, not the same guy. We've signed Thomas Partey. He's not looked the same guy we signed from Atletico at all. And McManus says you're a wise man, in fairness. And you're preaching to the converted, my friend. Man, I did not sleep. I did not sleep at all well last night. You know what made more sense now than Arsenal? You know where I'd love to see Mikel Arteta? The Squid Game. I would love to see Mikel Arteta in the Squid Game because I know he would die. James Dunlop, have you got Arteta Wi-Fi? It's been spreading on numerous channels I've been on the past week. I've just got Venezuelan Wi-Fi. Nothing about Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta. I swear to God. Taib has come on. Taib Hussein. Hi, Taib. How are you getting on? It's good to talk to you earlier on Warren's stream. Thanks for tuning into mine. I appreciate it. What do you think of the Aston Villa game, Taib? And what do you think of the performance against Crystal Palace? We'll deal with the result in a while, but the performance. Tell me who you think was your man of the match, Taib. For me, it was the... He put in a shift. Sorry about the quality of the live stream here, lads. I know it's bad. I apologise. James Dunlop. Hi, Taib. To McManus Sense. Hi, Taib. Hope you're well, sir. Hi, James. McManus. I'm good, bro. How are you? Good. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, lads. Sorry about that break. But yeah, that game in Sevilla tomorrow is a massive, massive game for the club. There we go. Taib is on the game. He's in there. Performance was crap. Aston Villa, we will lose. Man of the match, not sure, to be honest. I'd give it to Ramsdale, but Lacazette came in and he gave it he manned up. He came on and he got stuck in. And in the end, he smashed in the equaliser. When we badly needed one out, he hammered it into the back of the net. But yeah, the performance was completely inept. I mean, we went 1-0 up. We weren't gifted the goal, but that was the perfect start. We couldn't have asked for a better start. 8 minutes in, 1-0 up. They were shaky. They were lacking confidence. They were doubting themselves. Nothing Vieira could do about that. We should have went forward, tried to hit them on the break. Whatever, pile forward, give it everything. We should have beaten them. We should have knocked in a second. We should have made it 2-0. Then we'd have a bit of breathing space. We can continue to play our football and see what opens up. You know what I mean? Play it by ear. But when we went 1-0 up, we should have hit them quick and went for the second one. No doubt about it. That was the way forward. I mean, that's not rocket science, guys. We're the home side. We should have cranked up the pressure. We should have got possession of the ball and had them on the back foot. But they're not Spurs. They have a bit of backbone. They have a bit of bottle. And they didn't crack under pressure. They're not Spurs, guys. We weren't going to walk all over them as easy when Spurs were going through that bad patch. This is a team that come to play. They're committed to a man. They're committed to a man. Palace, they did their job perfectly. From the front to the back, they kept their shape. Man, they made it so difficult, but we were completely lacking ideas, completely inept from Arsenal. I mean, awful. Score prediction for Friday. My score prediction, I'm going to go along with the same as you, man. I think it's going to be a score draw, 1-1. We don't have to that's if we're lucky. That's if Arsenal are lucky, we'll get 1-1. We don't have the wherewithal. We don't have the drive. We don't have the focus. We got nothing going on. And in the forwards, we're really struggling. People overjoyed about the late equaliser the other day. Yeah, it saved us. Grand job. But the result is a 2-2 with Crystal Palace at home when we were desperately in need of the 3 points. So be happy that we avoided the defeat. Be happy that we got the goal. But people talking about it like it's, guys who went from 13th to 12th. Can't you see what's going on? I mean, people out there, they need to wake up. I mean, I'm actually sure, right? Like I said earlier, guys, the fans are about making our team. There's a large second as Arsenal football about Mikel Arteta. They're talking about him in the same vein as Arsene Wenger. Think about that now. What has he done at the club? He's bringing us down into the relegation zone. What has he done at the club? We've been going backwards quicker when he came to the club. He came to the club, we were on the decline. It's gone faster now since he's been at the club. We're declining much more rapidly. We're a mid-table club now. No European football. And people don't see the problem with that. Overjoyed at the equaliser, okay, fair enough. But the result was 2-2 with Palace at home when we needed to win the game. The performance was absolutely one of the worst I've ever seen. And like the fans, a lot of fans are talking about Mikel Arteta like he's Arsene Wenger. I think they're actually in love with him. I think a lot of fans actually fancy him. I'm actually serious. I think they want to go on a date with him. A lot of the fans. I think they actually fancy Mikel Arteta because it makes absolutely no sense to me what they're talking about. Absolutely overjoyed at the late equaliser, a 2-2 draw with Crystal Palace, and we moved up one place from 13th to 12th. And that's meant to be fantastic, is it? I mean, there's nothing going on there. McManus says thinks it's going to be 2-0 to Villa. James Dunlap, like I said, guys, his prediction is 1-1. Depends on what Arsenal turns up and what Aston Villa turns up. Well, we know that Mikel Arteta has gone back to default settings. He's gone back to the way he was before the game. Crap manager. He was always a crap manager. He was a bad player. He's a worse manager. With respects to you, James Dunlap and Everton, he played his best football at Everton. There's no doubt about that. For Arsenal, crap player, worse manager. He's not even a legend. Why did he get the management role? He's not a legend like Patrick Vieira. Why didn't we give him the job when he was looking for a place to come to London? Arteta gone, Vieira in. I'll tell you why. Because Arteta is a yes man. He's a puppet for Kroenke. That's why. Edu the same. Yes man. Edu, in fairness, was a baller. He could play ball. But he's crap at what he does. If you do draw, I can imagine you'll nick it on again and the fans will go over. See here. So true, mate. Yeah, it is so true. Exactly. So the background noise there, guys. There's a crash nearby, and the women there, I don't think they're qualified. They don't know how to take care of kids. So sorry about that crazy noise. I apologize for that sound in the background. The fan base may have a lot of gays. They're after Arteta's bum. Yeah. Say any more about it. Thanks for that comment anyway, Taib. I did his best football for us, but you guys, he wasn't an over to your side. No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? He wasn't an upgrade for us at all. I mean, I can never remember him having a good game. He never stood out for me. Mediocre. We're out of the frying pan into the fire with the likes of this kind of thing. I just don't understand it. So that's your predictions, guys. I mean, for me, the performances have been absolutely shocking. We've gotten what we deserved. Brighton should have had the alarm bells ringing. A lot of the fans out there, they've got their head in the clouds. Brighton should have really had the alarm bells ringing like it did with me and some other fans. Then we had the game against, of course, Crystal Palace last Monday. But I was watching a YouTube channel yesterday, an Arsenal YouTuber. I'm not going to promote his channel and say who it was, but he was making some very good points. And basically, guys, he's of the same mindset as me. And the way I see things, we have a lot of fans. We have a lot of fans at the club that were born like in the 2000s. And there's nothing wrong with that. 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm old school, yeah. I'm old school. Old school gunner, right? You know what I mean? I'm old school. But I've supported the club since 93. I'm 41 years of age, guys. I'm not a young buck anymore. You know what I mean? I might look a little bit younger than that. Thanks for the compliments, by the way, flooding in. But I'm 41 years of age, guys. I've seen it all with the club. A lot of the fans out there are 18 and 19 have come through. That's okay. But they can't remember the good times. They can't even remember some of the legends because they were too young. And now they're just settling for this mediocrity. The club so much more before. And it's not that we're covered in glory, but the quality of our football was much, much better. And we could hold our heads up high. Now it's like the club is completely soulless. The performance against Crystal Palace was it was a disgrace. And for Mikel Arteta to still be in a job after that, and they're letting go of the likes of Steve Bruce. Honest to God, Steve Bruce tried his best at Newcastle. It didn't work out for him, but he had a better run of it than Arteta, if you ask me. Arteta was another panic buy. Yeah, and a crap player. Man, rubbish. Like Alex Iwobi for us. He was a panic buy too, and a very expensive one, yeah. Taib, has anyone ever asked Arteta a tactical question? Bet he can't answer that one. He doesn't even know how to spell tactical, man. He couldn't even spell the word tactical for you. Muppet. So true. Iwobi was so overhyped. He was up. I'm only 23, but I know how much of a big club you guys are, and it's crazy that the standards have dropped. You know what, James? I probably should have taken the Everton pencil case. My mother was trying to tell me something, you know what I mean? She was trying to save me. She knew down the line things were going to go belly up for Arsenal. The club was going to go west. And my mother tried to show me the way. You know what I mean? You should always listen to your man. My mother bought me a pencil case, guys, when I was starting school. Everton, when I was going to secondary school. It was an Everton pencil case. She didn't even know what Everton was. Looking back now in hindsight, maybe she was trying to tell me something. In the long run, we'll save ourselves a lot of misery rather than support Arsenal for a couple of good years, and then the decline will come. You know what I mean? The club at the moment, guys, is like a bad tooth. You know what I mean? It's just got to be extracted. You got to take it out. It's rotten from the inside out, guys. It's rotten to the core. It's like a bad tooth. The problems at the club, I mean to say. Man, the highlight of my life this week was watching the Squid Game on Netflix. And I'm not going to lie, it was like therapy after watching Arsenal. And when a lot of people are being killed and shot in the head at point blank range, and that's considered therapy compared to watching Arsenal, you know you got problems. Check out the Squid Game anime, guys, if you haven't already. Watch a bit of Korean TV and do yourselves a favour. Oh, man. Ryan City go, hi, James Dunlap. I can't work out what Arteta's style of play is. His style of play. Man, you make it sound like he actually has a plan or he has an idea what he's doing. You're a funny man, James. I respect you, man. His style of play. Only real managers have a style of play, man. He was making a tea at Manchester City. All right. Ryan City go. All right. Welcome along, a Manchester City fan. Welcome along, my friend. What did you think of Mikel Arteta when he was at Manchester City, Ryan City go? Tell me. I honestly think Mikel Arteta was only making the tea at Manchester City. It was Pep Guardiola, a fantastic coach, and fantastic players that were doing the business for City. I think Arteta, you know, he was washing the jerseys and making the tea. He hasn't been doing anything in Arsenal anyway. Terrible. Arteta's style of play, yeah. Interesting. I only thought proper managers had style of play. He's probably got a playbook. He's got 2 plays. We're just absolutely slating Mikel Arteta now, guys, after the last thing. But I'm going to ask Ryan City Go. I'd like to thank him along. Let me just put it up here. If you haven't, guys, like his channel, Ryan City Go. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, guys, that you get notified every time he uploads content. It is what it is, yeah. He's a Manchester City fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. We have an Everton fan and James Dunlap on here. Football's football, guys. Anybody wants to come on and talk football, my door is always open. But what do you think, Ryan City Go? What do you think of Manchester City's season so far? What would you change if you could? And what do you think when you look at Arsenal? I mean, I know you're probably laughing all the way to the pub, but what do you think when you look at Arsenal? What do you think of Mikel Arteta? Because he was assistant coach at Manchester City. Did he put in a shift for you in Manchester City? What did you think of him? And what do you think is going wrong at Arsenal with that now? I mean, yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Welcome along to the show. Like I said, guys, check out his channel. smash a like for his videos, and subscribe to his channel, and make sure to click the notification so you get notified every time he uploads content. It's an incredible game tomorrow coming up for Arsenal. I mean, it's the biggest game I can remember in a long time. James, I'm going to look at Vieira. He's been at Palace since the summer, and he's already got a style of play. You saw that on Monday. He's already surpassed Mikel Arteta in the management stakes. There's no doubt about that. But he was assistant at New York City FC, and he was doing a serious job for them there. I mean, he wasn't the reason for their success, but Patrick Vieira at New York City FC, he had a role in mind. He had a job to do, and he did that immaculately. Now he's a manager himself of a club. He took all that experience that he earned at New York City FC. What Mikel Arteta has not been able to do going from City to Arsenal. Vieira, man. We should have given him the manager's role when he was looking to come to a club in London. Why we didn't? Yes, pop large. McManus sends. Mikel Arteta was great at City. He cleaned the players' boots so well. They were looking shiny. I mean, those boots were looking shiny. You know what I mean? They were looking shiny. They looked great when they went onto the field. I mean, when they were playing the home games, those boots were glinting. You know what I mean? They blinded the opposition goalkeeper a few times. Taib Hussein, which club appoints a complete novice? Poor decision by the Arsenal clowns. Exactly. Look at his resume. Look at his CV. Absolutely nothing on there. He has no experience whatsoever. But he comes to Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? Ryan City go. Arteta's out of his depth. Exactly. He's completely out of his depth. No one's going to push him out. Manchester City will likely win the Carabao Cup again. Yeah, nice. Man City go. Arteta did well for Man City, but not at Arsenal. Like you said, my friend, he's completely out of his depth. I mean, it's been an awful start to the season for Arsenal. After 3 games, regardless of the opposition, we found ourselves down in last place in 20th position. The game against Brentford, first day of the season, they had only come up. They had only got promoted, and they came out through the playoffs. They didn't come up directly. Arsenal had no aims going into that game, no aims going into the season before the first game. The club was asked, what are your plans? Arteta and Eddie were asked, what are your aims for this season? We don't have any aims. The manager of the Brentford, he was asked, what are your aims for the season? You know, he answered them. The club had just come up through the playoffs. They had just come up from the championship. He said to win the league. No conviction, a complete lack of direction, a complete lack of wherewithal, awareness, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing going on like that at Arsenal. I mean, we've got a load of novices, Edu, Arteta, filling important roles at the club. And like, I always think, like last night when I was thinking about it, this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about it. It just came into my head. And I see other football. Yeah. None of the guys at the better clubs. Not Pet City, not Club at Liverpool. I was going to say earlier, but then I realised he's not at a big club and he's not doing well, regardless of what he thinks. The thing, oh man, like I mean to say, guys, it looks like there are managers in the league. Arteta is one of them. All they're using Arsenal for, all he's using Arsenal for is like for a training. It's like a training program for him. He's using this to move on to another club after a while. But he's damaging the club because he's learning when we need to be actually winning games. I mean, you can't learn on the job as such, not in football. Not in football, you can't do that. It's like he's gaining experience by messing up our club, making the mistakes at Arsenal. When he's learned his mistakes, he'll leave. But what has he done to the club then? It's to the detriment of the club. It's like he's trying to further his own career with Arsenal. He doesn't care about the club, and he doesn't care about the fans. Arteta is egoistic, selfish. He's thinking about himself. He doesn't care about the club. He only cares about his own reputation in football. One day he will leave and go to another club. But where will we be then? Probably in the Championship. complete novice. You know what I mean? And Edu, same. Ryan City matches the City face Brighton. That's going to be a hard game. Brighton are a team, they're a very good side. I think City have quality over the fantastic players. De Bruyne can turn a game in an instant on his own. Pep is a fantastic everything Mikel Arteta is not. That's what Pep Guardiola is. That's going to be a tough game though, but I think City can win it. Arsenal against Villa. I wouldn't be holding out much hope, guys. I'm being honest. I would not be holding out much hope. Serious about that. It's going to be a tough one. Coming on there, I would like to welcome the main man, Warren's Team Talk, to the stream. Hey Warren, how are you getting on? Any of you guys that don't know Warren's channel, smash a like, guys, on his video. He did a live stream earlier today. Like myself, he did a preview of the game against Aston Villa. About the link breaking up there, guys. Bad internet over in Venezuela. I apologize. Subscribe to Warren's channel, guys. Click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads some quality content. Do yourselves a favor, guys. Welcome along, Warren. I hope you're keeping well. Just having a bit of a rant there at Mikel Arteta, like I always am. The state of the club and Mikel Arteta's pedigree. I mean, how he got the job. Man. Hello to Rohan Hirish Dabi. I think it's your very first time on the show. Correct me if I'm wrong. And welcome along. Welcome along to my live stream. We're just looking forward ahead to the game tomorrow against Aston Villa. Let me know in the comments, Rohan, how you think the game is going to go. What's your score prediction? Let's see. James Dunlop. The fact you haven't got Europe this season, there are no excuses for your club. First time in 25 years. Next season we won't have Europe either, of course. We could be in the championship by then. James Dunlop. Hi, Warren. Once again. Did you see the stats I sent you about Mikel Arteta's performance as manager? I didn't, but I will look at it. I will look at it. And thank you, Warren. I'll check it out. And we can talk about it now if you want, if you have it there. I'll check my phone out. Just give me a second. Can you say your underrated player from each Big Six? Can I say my underrated player from each Big Six? You mean an underrated player from the top 6 teams? I will another time. If anybody wants to jump in and answer that question, be my guest. Warren's Team Talk, 37% win percentage so far this season for Arsenal. I thought it was around the 40s, but yeah, 37 is pretty low. Unai Emery won more games, and Unai Emery's team scored more goals. 37 win percentage. Warren's Team Talk, 1-1 for me, yeah. Ryan City goal, Brighton 1, Manchester City 3. They have the players to win the game. They have the players to win the game. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one against Brighton. They are a serious team. They're much better than Arsenal, but they do have a problem scoring goals. If it wasn't for that, if they could fix that problem, I think they could go close to winning the league if they had a striker. I think they could really push it. I mean, with the way they play, with the intensity, with the possession, and they really, really are secure when they have the ball. They're good in possession. I think if they had a really, really class striker, I think they could go close to winning the league. I'm not joking. I think Brighton have a lot of power. All right, James Dunlop. Cheers, mate. I need to go take care. Thank you too, James, and thank you for tuning in. Good luck to Everton in their next match, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate it. And take it easy. Football fan show has just turned up. Big up, bro. Big up yourself, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. For any of you guys that don't know the football fan show, smash a like to their videos and smash a subscribe to their channel, and make sure you click on the notifications bell to get notified every time they upload the quality content they've been uploading recently. Do yourselves a favor, guys. Subscribe to that channel. If Brighton had better players, they would be in a better position. Yeah, definitely. They have a fantastic manager. I mean, they're going very well. I've been well impressed with them. Let me see. Rohan Hirish Dabi, Arsenal will do well because I think they have the correct squad now. However, I do think they do need a better midfield. I'd have to disagree with you, my friend. Respectfully, of course. I respect everyone's opinions on here. I don't think we're going to do well this season, and it's already working out like that. Yeah, we do need a better midfield, but our strikers, we've only scored how many goals? We scored 7 goals in 8 games. We've only scored 7 goals so far this season. I don't think we're going to have a good season, and I don't think we have the correct squad. How can Granit Xhaka be part of a correct squad? And we have serious problems, yeah, in the midfield, but also in the forwards. We're not scoring goals. But the manager is the problem at the end of the day. What way did he send the team out against Palace? We were 1-0 up after 8 minutes, a perfect start. 1-0 up, the crowd was behind us, the wind was in our sails. They were looking nervous. That was the most unsettled I've seen them so far. In the whole game, that was when Palace were the most nervous. Just after we scored that 5-10 minute period, we should have got the game by the scruff of the neck and got the second goal and tried to finish it off. We sat back. Arteta went back into default mode. Team sat back. He let them, and it invited Palace on. And they have the players to hurt us. We sat back. What for? Okay, guys, everybody tune in as much as you can. I'm trying to break my record. So far in my live streams, I've had 9 people watching. At the moment, I have 8. Another couple of people come in, I'll break my record. Small steps, guys. Small steps for my channel. One thing at a time, one step at a time. Let me know how the light is going. Is it lagging or is it lagging? Let me know in the comments, guys. So I've had problems with that. I've had issues with that. At the moment, I have 8. I need 1 more to beat it. 2 more to beat it. Oh, there's another guy in. I have 9. Nice. Okay, unfortunately, it's lagging sometimes. Yeah. I'm over in Latin America, my friend. I'm over in Venezuela. Oh, yeah. All right, let me just put up this comment there. Fan Ryan. All right, trying to get up. Working from them. Come up in a second. Warren's team talk. Yes, this year. Get that up again. Yes, this year so far, Arteta's win is 37.5, and last year it was 47.37. It is getting worse, mate. Yeah, the win ratio. Look at the win ratio, guys. It's down by 2%, almost 10%. Look at that. Thank you for that statistic, Warren. I appreciate it. Man, look at the win ratio this season to last season. Thank you for that, McGinn. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. Robin, opinion on AFTV, especially on DT. I especially think DT doesn't know football and can never see why Arsenal perform badly. I thought it was entertaining at the start. I'm not going to lie. I've got no problem with DT. He's in it, of course, for his own reasons. I think he is a passionate Arsenal fan. I don't think he cares about the club, but yeah. I like Troops in London for a while, but he's actually working over in New York. I like Troops, you know what I mean? I've written comments, Troops replied. He's had a lot of reply too. I mean, there's like maybe 300 different people commenting at once. McGinn, you're Irish, are you? I am, my friend. I am 100%. I'm one of a dying breed, my friend. I'm not just the old school gunner. I'm the old school Irish. I'm one of a dying breed. I'm 100% Irish all the way through my heritage. As you can see, I kind of look like a, you know. But yeah, I am, my friend. I'm Irish. I'm from the Republic. From the South. All right. Uh, Taib Hussein. Um, when do you reckon Arteta will get sacked? Laugh out loud. Never. Next question. They're happy with him. He's a yes man. Very diplomatic, OSG. Yeah, I tried to be. You know. Not going to put the boot to too many people when it's not necessary. Everybody can make up their own minds what they think of AFTV and the people involved in that. My opinion really doesn't matter, to be honest. Warren's team talk, they don't come any more Irish than OSG. I was just eating potatoes yesterday, lads. And in 2 weeks, when I'm back in Europe, after 6 months in South America, first thing I'm going to do when I get to the hotel in Dublin, lads, for my overnight stay, before I head down to the real capital, Cork, first thing I'm going to do, have a Guinness. I'm going to sleep first after my 24 hours traveling, you know what I mean, my 8,000 mile journey. After that, sleep, eat, repeat. Then I'm going to go into Toddy's bar, I think it's called. I'm going to go into Toddy's. I have a pint of the black stuff. And the missus, she's going to have a Bailey's as well. All Irish setup. You know what I mean? And then we're going to get the good times. So I want to head down to the real capital. You don't get much more Irish, you know what I mean? My grandparents. Love it. Sorry about the feed there, guys. It's breaking up like crazy. I'm doing the best I can, but the Wi-Fi over here is interesting to say the least. All right. The one work. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Same old problems again here for me. Same old problems again. Chelsea will struggle without Lukaku and Werner. Yeah, they will, and they need to be on it because they've got Manchester City and Liverpool to contend with. I think the winners of the title are going to be from either Manchester City, Liverpool, or Chelsea. All three of these teams are looking very strong, much stronger than the others, light years ahead. So we'll have to see the way it works out, guys. That's it. Sorry about the break in the live feed there, guys. I'm doing what I can here over in Venezuela. Yeah, it's back now. Things are looking okay. I'm dogged by internet connections, Arteta Wi-Fi problems since I came to this country. It's a great country. I advise everybody to come here and visit Venezuela at some point. Be ready for the situation at the airport. That's probably going to be a shock to you. You're going to be treated like a criminal when you come through as a foreigner. But once you get into the country itself and you get past all the bureaucracy and all this kind of thing and the socialism, it's actually a nice country and there's great people here, friendly, kind, best people you could ever meet. Salt of the earth, as we said. But like I said, come and visit here sometime, guys. Get ready to have your patience tested with certain things that are happening in the country. Your life will be limited while you're here and can't do much. It's not safe, but come and check out the country as much as you can and see what it's like. I had the pleasure of being up in the mountains a while, and it was safe up there, and it was good. I had a good time, had fun. It's beautiful. You get to see the real Venezuela, so do us as a favour, guys. All right, but tomorrow's game, let me know what you think the result is going to be. I think it could be a score draw, or I think Villa will win. If I was Arteta, of course I'm not, thank God. I'd never be that unlucky to be like him. But if I was the manager, I would play a 4-2-3-1, the same that we played against Spurs. But somebody in the midfield, if it's Partey and Lokonga, which is what I want, they need to take up the responsibility of tracking back, tracking the runners, and making sure that the defence stays solid and keep it tight. It's a 4-2-3-1, of course, Ramsdale in goal. The back four picks itself. It would be Tierney, it would be Benjamin, or anyone else we have to replace that fool. Gabriel and Tomiyasu. The two, of course, Partey and Sambi Lokonga. The three are, of course, Odegaard, Saka, and Smith Rowe. And the one, I would play Lacazette. I would play Martinelli. What does he have to do to get a game? Lacazette and Martinelli. I would not start with Aubameyang. If the chips are down, if they all, sit in the fan, we should bring on Aubameyang. But other than that, nah, man, no way. Right, Ryan City go, Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 2. Yeah, I think it could be a score draw or Villa will win. What I saw against Monday, it didn't inspire confidence. I'm the most positive Arsenal fan you could ever meet, guys. I love the club, but I have to say it like it is, and I have to call it like it is. We're struggling big time. Villa, they're going to look at this game, and they're going to see all 3 points. They're better than Crystal Palace, in my opinion. It's going to be a hard game. Ollie Watkins, that guy's a real handful. 1-1. Warren thinks it's going to be 1-1. For me, it's 4-4-2. Mike Bassett settings. Yeah. If it isn't broke, I suppose don't fix it. Go back to a classic 4-4-2 formation here. You know what I mean? 4 across the back and 4 across the midfield and 2 up front. At least it'll be solid. Taib. The team needs to be properly coached, and Arteta is not capable of that. I agree with you 110%, my friend. What goes on the training ground is beyond me. McManus Sense was on earlier, guys, and he made a comment. A lot of the players, they've gone backwards. Yeah, people say this to me all the time. Since they came to the club, Aubameyang, Partey, they're a shadow of their former selves. We got Partey from Atletico Madrid. He's regressed at the club. He's not the player he was when he was at Atletico Madrid. Whatever Mikel Arteta is telling him in training and telling him to do is completely wrong. And a blind man can see that. I mean, Kroenke's only interested in the money. Edu is like Arteta. He just wants to further his own career to the detriment of our beloved Arsenal Football Club. These guys don't care about any of that. They just want to further their own careers and use it as a stepping stone. As simple as that. Ryan City go, the big game, United Liverpool. He thinks Liverpool are going to beat them 3-1. I'd agree with that. Liverpool are playing much better than many teams in the league right now. Any team that comes up against Liverpool at the moment, it's going to be tough. Liverpool have a serious team. I mean, they're playing out of their skins at the moment. I would not like when Arsenal play them. I think I'll just hide under a rock. Man, when Arsenal play Liverpool, I'm just gonna, God, we are gonna get absolutely battered by them. Anyway, hopefully that won't come for a while. I'll have to check the games, guys, and scare myself. I'll scare myself to sleep. When we face Liverpool, United, Everton, West Ham, all the teams, God help us, is all I can say. We're going to get seriously found out. When we have to go to Spurs, oh man. That's what it's come to, guys. I'm sorry, but that's reality. Leeds, Newcastle, they're probably going to beat us. Oh man. They're down in the relegation zone. They don't even have a manager right now. Oh man. I don't know. Tomorrow's game is going to be, I mean, Arsenal fans out there watching this, keep your heads up, but tomorrow is going to be a chastening experience. It's going to be exactly the same as Monday. I said before in my last live stream, I don't know, is it a thing of the past, but Mikel Arteta and the team at London Colony, and the buck stops with Arteta, yeah? It's him I'm talking about. He should have taken the players, they should have sat down, and they should have watched a video of Crystal Palace's last game and see what was going on in it. I did it. I was scared before the game because I saw what they were capable of. Incredibly quick. I mean, they were banging in the goals. They're a serious team. I mean, to underestimate them, Arteta, I don't know, his tactics were completely wrong. Am I old-fashioned or is that a thing of the past? You train, you put in the training, this, that, and the other, but at some point they should look down together, the coach and the team, and watch their opposition and how they were playing in the last couple of games. Give you some idea of what's going to be going on. That obviously wasn't done because they went out there clueless. Watching this video, guys, I seriously need to have a shave, man. Look at my mustache. Jesus, I look like some scruff. Anyway, let's get back to the football here. But tomorrow is going to be a really hard game for Arsenal fans. We need to be prepared for it. It's not going to be what we expect. It's not going to be the 3 points that we badly need. That's not going to happen for us, guys, without a doubt. It's going to be tough. I actually would go with Warren with a 4-4-2. I agree with that completely. Everybody needs to put in a shift. Everybody needs to track back. The whole team needs to do their best for the club. Any of you watching this out there, guys, do me a favor if you can. I'm pushing for monetization. I think I'll be there at the end of January. The money to me is nothing. I mean, you earn nothing. I don't care about that. I have a job. But it's an aim of mine to get monetized. I should be there by the end of January. But the Football Fan Show, Ryan Sidigo, Taib Hussein, if you can, I would appreciate it. Just play my old school gunner playlist. Play my channel playlist on a device. You don't need to watch it. Just plug in the device and let it play for as long as you can and build up my watch hours. I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out, guys. Big time. You know what I mean? I, of course, will do the same for you. No problem at all. Just contact me on Instagram. Let me know. And I can do the same for you. No problem. But if you can do that, I would appreciate it, guys. Just to make the process a little bit faster. It's an aim of mine to get my channel monetized. Simple as that. The money, like I said, you don't earn anything. So it's an aim of mine. If you could, play my old school gunner playlist. Speed up the process for me a bit. I'd appreciate it, guys. This is going to the Football Fan Show and Ryan, there you go. Just put it on just plug in the device and let my old school gunner playlist play, lads. I'd appreciate it. If you can, I'd appreciate it, guys. Just quick up the pace for me. Thank you, Warren, for your continued support. As always, my friend, I know I can count on you. No bother. And likewise, vice versa. Vice versa. You know what I mean? I'm a United fan, and I could see United beating Liverpool. United have a team. On their day, they come good. They're obviously not going to underestimate Liverpool. Maybe they have underestimated teams alongside with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I do think you have a problem in the defence. I do think, first of all, that United are much better than Arsenal right now. No contest. United have a much better team. And I'm speaking now straight. United are much, much better. And they have a better team. It's been more balanced. But definitely Harry Maguire is a bit of weakness, surprisingly. I don't know what's going on there. The defence has been at 6s and 7s. It's all over the shop. He got a goal last night, I think, against Atlanta. He redeemed himself from his defensive mistake with the goal for Atlanta. But you seem to have a problem in the defence. But that they can beat Liverpool, they can be a very dangerous team at times, United. I think Liverpool have a better team. I think the top 3 teams are Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool. But I think United can cause them problems, definitely. I think he can cause them problems. The problem is Benjamin White hasn't got time to watch football. It's unreal, isn't it? Well, he doesn't care about the club. He doesn't care about what went on with legends like Patrick Vieira. You have my support, bro. Thank you, Taib. Yeah, if you can just play my old school gunner playlist, man. Just plug in the device and just let it play for as long as you can, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for your support as always. I appreciate it. Warren's team talk. Okay, football fan show. Who do you think is better? Arteta or Ole? Ryan said go. Football fan show. Be careful what you say. Liverpool haven't lost the game yet. Yeah, Liverpool are unbeaten. But yeah, it's cool, lads. Respect each other's opinions. You all have different opinions. Let's just respect each other's opinions. If football fan show thinks that United can beat Liverpool, if you think they can't, man, voice your opinion. That's fair enough. But you're right. Liverpool for me are better than United. United are better than Arsenal. I'm better than Arsenal. But Liverpool definitely have a better team than United, in my opinion, and they're more dangerous. I think it's going to be difficult for United, but you never know what can happen in football. But yeah, respect each other's opinions, guys. It's all good. You know what I mean? If you have a certain opinion, you can air it on here. There's no problem. It could happen at Football Fan Show, but then again, so could Arsenal win the league. Only joking. Yeah. And Ryan Man City. Football Fan Show fans, yeah, but I could see us scraping a win. Liverpool are going well now. Who knows? Warren, how are you, Taib? Warren's team talk. Ole, no question. Football Fan Show. Okay. Warren, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, lads. So it's going to be an interesting weekend of football. Arsenal needed 3 points badly. We need to win that game against Villa tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. A victory is vital to the club. Anything other than that, it's not worth talking about. I mean, I don't want to see fans celebrating after the game like we won the World Cup if we managed to scrape a draw. Is that what the club has come to? Mediocrity, lying in 12th position in the league. We've got no European football for the first time in 25 years, 25 seasons under Arteta. We're not involved in European football, languishing mid-table, 12th position. Is that what the club has come to? I mean, with the quality of players we have, we should be a little bit better than that. Arteta, he can't get the best out of the players. That's why I was hoping when we were linked with Antonio Conte, he's a free agent right now, I was hoping Conte would come to the club. Of course, now I know he wouldn't touch Arsenal with a barge pole. Who would? You know what I mean? We become less and less attractive to players, other managers, since Arteta took over. That's perfect for Arteta because he'll stay in his management role as long as he wants. He's only using Arsenal to further his own career. The same with Edu. It's as simple as that. That's how I see it. In my opinion, guys. Arteta is using Arsenal to further his own managerial career and nothing else. I mean, it's like a training ground for him, a training session. Thank you for that, Football Fan Show. I appreciate it. And if you can, play my playlist, man. Play my old school gunner playlist. Smash it out of the ballpark. Let it play for as long as you can, man. Get my watch overs up. Make things a little bit faster for me. Ryan City go. Manchester City beat Bruges 5-1. Yeah. But Manchester City and PSG will go through to the last 16. Yeah. And Messi, I saw, was on form for PSG. We had a 3-2 win. He scored twice. And City absolutely demolished Bruges. I mean, absolutely hammered them. Good Taib, thanks, bro. That's coming in from Warren. Football Fan Show. We could do a United versus Arsenal preview show. Could be interesting. Yeah, I'm up for it. No bother. Anytime. What season? That's the question. Not this season. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, we can. No problem. Warren's Team Talk. Watch Kenny Ken's reaction video to the Palace game. Absolutely spot on. Yeah, I'll be sure to give that a look. Yeah, I'll watch it. Is he on his own channel, or was he involved with was he guesting on man, what's that channel you watch all the time, Warren? Alright guys, just give me a second. I'm just gonna drink some water. Sorry about this. Okay. Now Messi is a fantastic player. Lionel Messi got a real shock when he was let go by Barcelona. I have my own opinions about Lionel Messi. My wife absolutely hates him. I'll be perfectly honest. My wife can't stand him because he's always sulking and moaning, according to her. Moaning and whinging, like the girl on the field, as she puts it. But yeah, when he was let go by Barcelona in those circumstances, I felt for him. And I mean, the tears at the press conference were real. I'm happy he's settled at PSG and that things are going okay for Messi because, yeah, he's a player I never really kind of thought much of personally. As a football player, he's one of the greatest players I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. He is absolutely a fantastic player. Messi is a football god. I mean, absolutely unbelievable player. But yeah, I never really thought much about him as a person. But look, it is what it is. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, when that thing with Barcelona happened, I felt for him, I felt for him big time. And the tears that he did at the press conference are real. And the shock of him actually being let go from the club, the only club he was ever at, all he ever knew since being a youth player at the club, I felt for him, So I'm happy things are working out for him at PSG. I never seen a player sign for another club so fast. I mean, he was already on the plane. He was on the plane within like a half an hour, and he was in Paris the next minute. 2 hours later, he was in Paris, and he was signing on the dotted line. That was the same day, I think. At Ryan City, we could do a Manchester Derby preview. Yeah, the two of you guys could collab. Absolutely, no doubt about it. He posted one on his Insta, one on Lee Gunner's channel and one on Lee Judge's channel. Okay, I'll be checking out what Kenny Ken says about it. Sure, he's shooting from the lip. Football Fan Show. Yeah, the guys sparking up a friendship. I like it. I think that the idea for Arteta was to come to Arsenal to be successful and then take over from Pep at City when Pep leaves City. But I doubt that will happen soon. Yeah, I think that's basically the idea. I think that's what's going to go on. My Insta Football Fan Show is Old School Gunner, the same as my channel. So you can follow me there on my Insta. I appreciate it. If you follow me, I'll follow back, of course, without a doubt. As soon as I come off here, I'll check it all. Let me see. Taib, did you watch Serie A in the 90s? Had some proper world-class players. I did. And I used to watch the Italian football show. And I used to do, I think it was James Richardson. He was with Gazzetta dello Sport. He used to kind of host it. Batigol, Gabriel Batistuta, the Argentine player. Incredible player. They had Giuseppe Signori. They had Roberto Baggio. They had Dino Baggio. Players now, they had Thomas Brolin at Parma. They had Martin Dahlin, who both played against Aston in that Cup Winners' Cup triumph with the Alan Smith goal. I remember it. They had incredible players, but that was for me at that time, as a kid, when you're watching that, it was incredible to watch. I used to get up early on a Saturday morning. You know what I mean? I'd have very unhealthy. I'd have a can of Coke and a bit of Pringles, and I'd watch Italian football. That was my thing. It was fantastic. what a show. I loved it. It was incredible. But yeah, incredible show. I love that. Italian football show, yeah. Warren's team talking with the comment. I don't think Arteta will ever get another job ever again after the mess he's made of this job. That's the thing. It's very difficult for him now to move on because everybody knows he's a nothing manager. I mean, I thought it was. I don't know what. Let me see what Ryan City Go thinks it is, but I mean, Pep Guardiola. I don't know what to say about it. When City beat us, they absolutely trashed us. It was 5-0, but it could have been 10. If it wasn't for Bernd Leno and the fact that City got the 5-0 and they kind of took their foot off the gas, they were already looking to the next game. I think they were playing Liverpool in that game. But they beat us 5-0. It could have been much worse. They took their foot off the gas. After that, Pep Guardiola was being asked about Mikel Arteta. He's a great coach. He's this, he's that. His team just had annihilated Mikel Arteta's team. He was being polite for Arteta in front of the media. Okay? He was being polite for Arteta in front of the media, which I respect. But everybody knows the gulf between him and Arteta as coaches, between City and Arsenal, is enormous. He praised Arteta, fair enough. They used to work together at Manchester City. It's mutual respect. But the truth is, and he was saying he'll get Arsenal back on track. He's going in the right direction. Total and utter nonsense. Absolutely, completely wrong. That is the worst advice. And Arteta was maybe believing it. What a muppet. His team had just been absolutely trashed. It could have been 10 if City wanted, I think. They decided to take their foot off the gas. They left it at 5-0. They were looking towards the next game. The gulf in class there between managers, guys, and the gulf in class between teams, that will always stick in my mind recently. They trashed us. And his comments about Arteta, say no more about it, but say no more about it. So, guys, absolutely huge game tomorrow. For Arsenal, it's going to be a massive, it's a real 6-pointer. I'm absolutely holding out no hope whatsoever of a victory. I don't think it's on the cards. I think Villa will overpower us. As simple as that. They're just too strong for us. I think our midfield is not watertight, and I think the defence is going to be put under incredible pressure. I think it's going to be a very, very long night for Ben White and for Gabriel. I think Ramsdale has been playing absolutely fantastic for the club. Long may it continue, but I think the defence is going to be really, really. Ollie Watkins, just thinking of it now. Ollie Watkins, guys. He's going to have a field day against that back four. Also, remember this, Pep knows all the time Arteta is manager at Arsenal. We won't be a threat to Pep's Man City. Exactly. He knows it's an easy 3 points. He knows he can take the points. Exactly, Warren. He knows we're not a threat. He knows he can take the points easy. Which is why Pep made those comments. Exactly, Warren. Giuseppe, comment from Taib, what I say, Giuseppe Signori's style of play was similar to Messi's. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. He was incredible player. Incredible player. You had to really get tight on him. He was an incredible player. Their style of play is similar. Absolutely. They're the same type of player. There's no doubt about that. He was he offered something different to what Baggio offered. They played very differently, and it was very hard for defenders to stop them. Because they were, they played very differently, So defenders, they had a hard time dealing with those two up front. Stapes 22, OSG, big up everyone in the chat. Welcome along, Stapes, to the chat. For those of you that don't know, guys, Stapes is a part of a 3-man team. They have their own channel. Excuse me, guys. They have their own YouTube channel. It is 3 Pointers TV. Smash a like to their new video. It was uploaded just yesterday. I watched it this morning when I woke up here in Venezuela. Smash a like to that video. Subscribe to their channel. It's the 3 Pointers TV. And don't forget, guys, to click on the notifications. Every time they upload a video, you'll be notified of it. Yesterday was one of the best YouTube videos I've seen in a long, long time. One of the best Arsenal videos. The editing was cutting edge, absolutely top notch. I'm not joking about that, guys. I don't know, did Warren check it out? But I saw it this morning, and the editing was absolutely incredible. I mean, it was the production, the editing, everything. It's a fantastic, fantastic video, and it's not getting the credit it deserves. It's a hell of a lot better than the stuff I've been producing, and that's all there is about it. There's 3 of them, talented guys. They're like myself. They're from the old school. Check it out, guys. Less of the old, I hear you saying, Staves. Less of the old, huh? But check it out, guys. Absolutely fantastic. And their latest video, very entertaining from start to finish. Quick moving, quick paced, moving. Check out their channel, the 3 Pointers TV. Do yourselves a favour, lads. Comment coming in from Warren for Stapes. Hey, Stapes, how are you? Warren, as ever, opening up the lines of communication. Friendly Warren. Warren, you should have been a peace negotiator. If we had you, Warren, back in the day in Ireland, all this Northern Ireland thing would have been, resolved in 10 minutes. Warren would have sat down with both sides at Stormont, and he would have had peace for Ireland. If only we had you, Warren. My God, great man. You could have been a peace negotiator, eh? Good old Warren. You know what I mean? We know that the Premier League is the best league in the world, but I just like in the 90s, you don't see many Italian players in our league. Yeah, the Italian football in the 90s was, the Serie A was very entertaining. Warren, yes, it was quality. I am jealous, mate. And you should be jealous, Warren. And you should be. I wasn't jealous at all. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm capable of as a YouTuber. Confidence is my middle name. You know what I mean? Like the quality upload right here now, as I am talking to you, the feeling just coming off the screen. I mean, it's incredible. You know what I mean? It's like the first time that I saw, what's her name, man? I can't even think of it. Anyway, I'll say it later. I'll think of it. But yeah, I'm not jealous at all. I was not one bit jealous. You may be, Warren, but I was not, because I know the potential of my channel. And I am an incredible YouTuber. And I am not lacking confidence one bit. Well, that's what I meant to say. It's incredible. The feeling on the screen now remembers me the first time that I saw Sofia Vergara as a Wonder Bra model. That's what I wanted to say. That's what it reminds me of. Good old days. All right. Stapes, thanks, OSG. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm glad you haven't sacked me. I saw you wanted to get me sacked yesterday. And it's like, I didn't sack OSG. I was like, what did I do? I was like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I was like, you know what I mean? I thought you were doing like a revolt. I thought you were going to get me off the WhatsApp group. I thought you were going to take over like a power struggle. I'm good, Warren, buddy. How are you, mate? Warren is fantastic. Warren did a live stream actually earlier. It was very good. About his Warren did a live stream about today's game, a preview, of tomorrow's match. Warren did a preview of the Arsenal Villa game that takes place tomorrow at the Emirates. Mate, it is funny you should say that, OSG, because Jennifer Lopez. OSG has the good looks. I used to. The weight of the world and the marriage, the stress of marriage has taken its toll on my face. Like, look at me. I've got a face like a slapped ass. You know what I mean? It's all right though. I can live with it. I am not joking, mate. You're doing good on YouTube. Keep up the great work. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a natural. Who is my favorite? My favorite band, music, singer. My favorite band. I don't have a favorite band, to be honest. I like a lot of different bands. I like the Cranberries, the Irish band. I like rap music from Poland. I like Polish rap. I like LPK. Of course, I like the Cranberries. I like The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd is a talented guy, the Canadian singer. At the moment, I would say for me, he's got it going on big time. He's got his finger on the pulse. Yeah, at the moment, I'd say The Weeknd. 8 OSG slaps it. But that's it, yeah. That's it. I think at the moment, a good singer that I like is The Weeknd. Drive me to absolute tears, man. Sorry about the noise, guys. There's a crash outside here, and they drive me to tears with the noise they be making. They have a few troubled kids, yeah. And I swear to God, the noise. Oh my God. Warren's team talk. Waterboys, Shane McGowan, you two, Aslan. You like football of Irish groups, huh? Shane McGowan. He drank more beer than any man that ever lived. You know, Sinead O'Connor, she saved his life. Back in London, back in the days. She saved Shane McGowan's life. He wanted to kill her at that moment, but afterwards he thanked her for saving his life. So yeah, Sinead O'Connor and Shane McGowan, they go way back. Very good Stapes. Great wordplay there on that Cranberry song, Linger. When you fart, I bet you sing, do you have to let it linger? I would sing, but people would people would feel worse from when they hear my voice than when they smell my fart, because my voice is just. But I like to sing in the shower, but my voice is crap. The worst fart is Farteta, laugh out loud. I suppose it is. That's true. I know someone who did work with Shane. Yeah, Shane McGowan. He had his life saved by Sinead O'Connor. Simple as that. Man, the noise outside. But tomorrow's game, guys, let's get back to that. It's going to be a massive challenge. It's a real 6-pointer. If we can win that game, I think it could really maybe get us on a little run. But the quality and the performances are not there. I know, Stapes, I know you went to the game, with the lads from the 3-pointers. I know the 3 you were there. Of course, that was a large part of the video that you made yesterday. The fantastic video that the 3 of you posted yesterday. Incredible video. But I know you were there. You saw the problems for yourself. Like you told me, the midfield was not protecting the back 4. Absolutely no protection whatsoever. That is our main problem. I mean, we're going to get opened up. It's going to be one hell of a battle. I hope and pray we can win. But honestly, I can't see a victory coming. I just can't see where the performance is going to come from. I can't see where the goals are going to come from. Unless Villa do a Spursy and have an absolute nightmare, a real stinker, whether you maybe let your win go free, church or chapel, let it rattle. That's right, lads. That's right. Right into the priest's face. You know what I mean? Father, whatever. I haven't been to the church in so many years, lads. I swear when I go back to Ireland, I'm going to repent my sins straight into the confession box, and I'll be there for like 24 hours. Say no more about it. Anyway, alright, lads. I lived a good life. Yeah, but the game, the match tomorrow, I don't know, Liz, are you going to actually put yourselves through it? Is it good for your blood pressure? Is it good for your heart to be watching that kind of thing? I don't know, man. I'm not expecting much in the game, to be honest, because the way the team is playing right now, what does Martinelli have to do to get a game? I mean, they put him on last time with 7 minutes to go. What's he going to do in that time? He has to be brought on in the hour mark. After an hour, bring him on. They give him 7 minutes to do something, and our backs are against the wall. Palace were really, it was a tough game. I mean, Lacazette showed all his experience to get that goal. All his experience. If it wasn't for him, it would have been curtains, guys. He came on, he was positive, he played with passion, he played with fire. I mean, Stapes was at the game, he could say better than me what was going on. You saw it live, man. You saw the way it was, the way it unfolded. But Lacazette came on and he put in a shift. And I have been critical of him, maybe unfairly. He's not getting any younger, but he went on against Palace and he went out determined and he put in a shift. And he did something for the team. He got a point for us. People celebrating it like we had just qualified for Europe, that we were in the top 4 on our way to the Champions League. Doesn't make sense to me. 2-2 against Palace at home. Celebrating it wildly. Nothing to celebrate, lads. Nothing to celebrate as far as I can see. Arteta is not a smart thinker. He's a one-dimensional idiot. He doesn't know how to manage a football team. I mean, and he's not close to the players. Do you ever see Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool? He can give and take a bit of a ribbing, like Arsene Wenger. They have a bit of a piss take. And they're friends on the training ground and they're hugging each other and they're having a laugh and a joke and they probably have a little bit of a roll around and a play fight. You know what I mean? Messing around on the training ground. It builds morale. They put in the work too. Arteta's not like that. Studious, distant, cold with the players. You'll never see him putting his arm around the player. Never giving words of encouragement. A manager at times too, with the players, he has to be like a father figure to some of the younger players. We don't have that connection at the club. No way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, guys. It's just, and tomorrow you're going to see what happens. You're going to see what happens to us. We've got a real lack of goals in the team. The defense is much better than it was last season, I think. The defense is much better than last season. And in Ramsdale, we have a fantastic goalkeeper. He is a fantastic goalkeeper. He's calm. His calmness personified under pressure. His delivery, if you saw him in the game against Crystal Palace, he was taking in a couple of throw-ins. He was doing his absolute utmost. As soon as he got the ball, even though he'd been outplayed, as soon as he got the ball, just like against Brighton, he put it out and he straight up the field, or he quick passed to one of the defenders and get us on the move. He wasn't wasting time. He wasn't messing around. His attitude, Ramsdale attitude, is spot on when it comes to playing for the team. Leno will never play for Arsenal again, in my opinion, unless it's Carabao Cup and we want to rest Ramsdale. Ramsdale has made the number 1 place his own, number 1 position his own. He's an incredible goalkeeper, bags of confidence, and like I said, his calmness personified under pressure. He doesn't rattle, and that's what I like about him. He doesn't rattle when the pressure comes on. He plays to his best the whole time. He doesn't crumble. He doesn't rattle. One lapse in concentration maybe every couple of games, and that's light years ahead of the way Leno used to play. Leno was like just a disaster zone waiting to happen. Good shot stopper, good reactions, but he didn't have the same authority, the same aura as Ramsdale. Ramsdale is shouting and roaring at the defenders to get across, to cover, do this, do that. The communication back and forth between the back 4 and him, top notch. He's an organizer. He organizes the back 4. I would actually make him captain of the team. Him or Gabriel should be Arsenal captain, in my opinion. But tomorrow, guys, the goals, I don't know where they're going to come from. I don't know how we're going to do it. I just can't see how we're actually going to get through. I think it's going to be a very, very, very tough game. Villa are better than Palace, in my opinion. Vieira has got Palace absolutely firing. They put in an incredible performance. But I'm sure Villa are looking at that. And they know they can do a job on us. The midfield for me is the main concern. Like Stave said, he was at the game last Monday at the Emirates. The 2-2 draw with Palace. He said there's no protection being given to the back 4. They're waltzing through the midfield. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very, very hard game. I can see it. It's going to be a tricky one, guys. It's not going to be easy for us at all in any way, shape, or form. And that's all there is about it. It could go either way. It's going to be a very, very tough game. I may not be getting myself worked up at all. I won't carry away, guys. The club is at a low ebb at the moment, and we're in 12th position, and it's not looking good for us right now. And the Villa game is going to be a real, real battle till the very end. Which way it's going to go? Excuse me there, guys. I'm just going to take some water. Unfortunately, it's not Guinness. But which way the game is going to go, I honestly don't know. I think Villa will win. I think there's a good chance Villa could beat us. We took the lead early against Palace. Stapes was there at the match. He saw it, man. We took the lead against Palace and the team just retreated. Manchester City will win trophy this season, likely. I hope so for you, my friend. I hope so. Obviously, you want to win the Premier League. I mean, that's the big one, right? Stave 72, I fair 3-1 to Villa. You were at the game, man. I mean, you saw it the way it was. You told me the way it was. I mean, Villa are more dangerous than Palace. They have a better team. It's not going to be easy. Warren's team talk. Exactly. This is what happens when you only have one guy in the midfield who was up for the battle, working to keep possession. They were up against 4 or 5 opposition players. You just get overrun. I mean, I don't know why they're playing with that system the whole time, Warren. That's a good point. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Stapes, trying to get ready for work. Oh, man. I'm going to play your thing anyway again tonight, Stapes. I'll play it through the night, so you'll have some watch hours. No bother at all. And it's entertaining. I want to be looking at it anyway. I'll be looking at some of the videos when I'm doing it because it's entertaining. You know what I mean? At the start of it. When I play it at the start, it's very, very entertaining. But yeah, take it easy. Enjoy work. Thanks for tuning in. And I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to go on a little bit longer, maybe until the 2-hour mark. And then I'm going to knock it on the head. Then I'm going to take a bit of R&R for myself. Thank you to everybody tuning in. After the game tomorrow, we've got Leicester, guys, on October the 30th. We're away to Leicester, yeah. Saturday, October the 30th, we are away to Leicester City Football Club. If any of you saw their performance against Man United, I would be afraid, guys. I would be very afraid. They're going to beat us. Leicester will beat us. We're not going to match them away from home. They're going to really put us to the sword. Vardy is looking sharp. The whole team is playing well. They have incredible physicality and penetration in the team. They play very well when they get into the opposition's penalty area. When they are in the opposition's final third, Leicester are extremely destructive, dangerous, incredible goal-scoring team. They take their chances and they really put teams to the sword. They really put United in their place. And they're going to do the same to us. United are better than us. It's as simple as that. Warren with the comment. Sorry, guys, I have to go. I hope you have a good evening, everyone. Yeah, when the evening time comes, Warren, I will have a good evening. It's only 1:15 here in Venezuela, so it's still early. But thank you for tuning in, Warren. I appreciate it. Subscribe to Warren's channel, guys. Smash a like in the video that he did earlier. He did a preview of the game I am doing. He did an Arsenal versus Villa preview. So like the video for him. Subscribe to his channel, guys, if you haven't already. It's Warren's Team Talk. And take it easy, Warren. Take care of yourself and see you next time. Huh? Take it easy, Warren. Ryan City goal. Leicester City will beat Arsenal. Yeah. I agree with you, my friend. I'm a realist, like a lot of the Arsenal fans out there. I'm a realist. We don't have the wherewithal to beat them. I'm not just going to go with blind devotion and, we'll beat them. No. Leicester have a much better team. They're playing much better. And they're just going to open us up. It's as simple as that. It's 11 against 11 out there. Their 11 is much, much stronger right now. It's like that. I will be streaming tomorrow, so look out for that. Yeah, I look out for that. No problem. Thanks a lot, OSG. Take care. Take care, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Warren. And take it easy. Yeah? Take care of yourself. So, guys, that's basically it. I think I'm going to knock it on the head there. I think I'm going to end this live stream now. I would like to thank everybody for tuning into this live stream. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, and your subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Smash the like in this video of me. Comment in the comment section. And let me know what you thought. And let me know what you think about tomorrow's game. And if you can, guys, like I said, play my old school Gunner playlist. Plug in your device. Plug it into the charger and just let it play. You don't have to watch it, guys. Just let my old school Gunner playlist play. I'm trying to gain as many watch hours as I can. I'm aiming for monetization, which is the aim of every YouTuber, at the end of January at the current rate. But if it could be a little bit sooner, that would be nice. So if you can, guys, play my old school Gunner playlist. I appreciate it. And take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Forward to the game tomorrow, the game weekend with some bit of confidence, I suppose, whether you are a Man City fan or a Liverpool fan or a United fan or an Arsenal fan or an Everton fan. Arsenal tomorrow are going to be up against it in the game. There's no problem. There's no doubt about that. Thank you to Warren for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know he's gone now, but thank you to Warren from Warren's Team Talk. Thank you to Ryan City Go. Check out his channel, like his videos, and smash a subscribe to his channel, Ryan City Go. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you get notified every time he uploads a video. Thank you to Stapes22 and the 3 Pointers. Subscribe to their channel, the 3 Pointers TV guys. They did a very good upload yesterday, a vlog of the match last Monday against Crystal Palace at the Emirates. So check that out. Thank you to Taib Hussein. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you also to... I'll back up the list here. It's a bit... Thank you to the Football Fan Show. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. And see you next time. Thank you to Rohan Hirish Dabi. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Thank you to McGinn. Thank you for tuning in, man. And see you next time. Thank you to James Dunlop. Big up yourself, James. Thank you to the McManus Sense, of course. He was the first guy to tune in today. Thank you, McManus Sense. I appreciate it. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you to everybody for tuning into my live stream. I appreciate it. And see you next time. Come on, you Gooners. Best of luck to Everton, Manchester City, United, Liverpool. And take it easy, guys. All the best. Come on, you Gooners.